Hello everyone watching WWE Reloaded. Please subscribe, like, share, comment and ring the notification bell for all your WWE updates. 5 WWE Superstars who would be a perfect fit for Roman Reigns' faction. These WWE Superstars would be a great addition to the bloodline. Roman Reigns has been the focal point of SmackDown ever since he made his unexpected return to WWE at SummerSlam last year. The Universal Champion is currently one of the best things going on in the entire industry, and his run has been nothing short of dominant. After years of portraying a cheesy babyface on WWE TV, Reigns finally turned to the dark side and introduced the world to one of the best characters in recent memory. He adopted the moniker the Tribal Chief, formed an alliance with Paul Heyman, and quickly became the best heel in the business. His new persona has been absolutely refreshing and a much-needed change for his career. Roman Reigns has also drastically improved on the mic and in the ring as well. Since his return, he's put on classic bouts against stars such as Daniel Bryan, Drew McIntyre, and his cousin G.U.S.O. Roman Reigns' feud with the former WWE Tag Team Champion was absolutely incredible and emotionally driven. It also boosted G to the top and eventually led to him joining forces with his cousin. Although G's twin brother, and tag team partner, Jimmy USO is still hesitant to join the pack after recently making his comeback, he could soon eventually fall in line and thus the bloodline will be in full effect. Other than GUSO, there are a few other superstars on the roster who would fit perfectly into Roman Reigns' faction. Let's take a look at who some of them are. Number 5, Seth Rollins. Realigning himself with Roman Reigns would change the landscape of WWE SmackDown. Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns are both a part of WWE SmackDown and they're currently the two biggest heels on the brand. The two stars know each other very well, as they used to be members of The Shield. Looking back at their history, it might be difficult for some to imagine why the former WWE champions would want to rejoin forces with each other. It's pretty simple. There's a saying that goes, better the devil you know than the one you don't, which fits perfectly in this context. Their familiarization of each other would play very well in a lot of situations and allow them to deal with things more effectively. Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins know each other's strengths and weaknesses, and their huge star power would significantly change the landscape of WWE SmackDown when combined. We recently saw the two stars involved in segments together on SmackDown. Rollins laid waste to Cesaro just after the Swiss Superman lost to Roman Reigns at WWE WrestleMania Backlash. Their alliance doesn't need to last very long, as it could possibly lead to a feud down the line for the Universal Championship. Number 4, Keith Lee. Joining forces with Roman Reigns would boost his career on WWE TV. Former NXT champion Keith Lee has been absent from WWE TV for a while now. He began his career on the main roster with a bang, defeating multi-time world champion Randy Orton in his first pay-per-view match at Backlash last year. Other than that, Keith Lee's run on Monday Night Raw wasn't very impressive. He was a big star in NXT, and he could very much still be one if he joins forces with the Universal Champion Roman Reigns. Sure, they're both on different brands at the moment, but that's not permanent. WWE could find a way to have him return on SmackDown rather than Raw, where he has more opportunities of becoming the star he was born to be. At Survivor Series 2019, Roman Reigns and Keith Lee's brief clash left fans wanting more, so if an alliance with the Tribal Chief ends up giving us a one-on-one match between the two stars, then so be it. Number 3, Naomi would be an ideal addition to Roman Reigns' faction. Former WWE SmackDown Women's Champion Naomi is currently in the same boat as Keith Lee. She too hasn't been seen on WWE programming for a long time, but she's another Raw star who would be a great addition to Roman Reigns' faction. She would fit right in because she's family. With her husband Jimmy USO on SmackDown, it may not take long for Naomi to jump over to the A show. It'd be absolutely wonderful to have a strong, athletic, and talented woman in the bloodline. Number 2, Murphy. Joining Roman Reigns' faction would revive his career. WWE's best kept secret, Murphy would benefit from joining the bloodline in a major way. He previously served as Seth Rollins' disciple and was involved in a romantic angle with Rey Mysterio's daughter Aliyah. But after that whole debacle ended, it left Murphy directionless in WWE. Rey and Dominic Mysterio are currently the reigning SmackDown Tag Team Champions, and Seth Rollins is involved in a feud with Cesaro. The best thing for Murphy to do at this moment would be to join forces with Roman Reigns. The Tribal Chief brought out the star in him during their match on SmackDown in 2019, and he could do so again this year. Number 1, Sasha Banks and Roman Reigns are the biggest stars in their respective divisions on WWE SmackDown. Sasha Banks and Roman Reigns have enormous star power, so the boss joining the bloodline would be a perfect fit. No one, whether male or female, would be able to stand a chance. Sasha Banks is the biggest star in the SmackDown Women's division, while Roman Reigns is the top star in the men's. They were both selected by the winners of the Royal Rumble matches this year, and main event WWE WrestleMania 37. Sasha Banks and the Tribal Chief have teamed together on Raw in the past, and they could do it this time in their home, Friday Night SmackDown. Thank you for watching WWE Reloaded. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, share, comment and ring the notification bell for all your WWE updates.